BD5 Pilot with you on a Sunday morning, and I'm out at the hangar finishing up that canopy latch. So you'll notice the forward canopy, the glare shield's all back on because I've got this all fitting and working well. I've finalized the shape of the interior handle and used some little plastic washers to angle it so I've got the clearance I need. So when I operate that latch, it'll take and move those jaws the way they're supposed to. I've got the alignment between on that pull cable such that it'll open the jaws from either side. And the really cool thing, of course, is I now have an exterior handle. So if I were to accidentally close that canopy and latch it, I could still get at this and have an ability to open those jaws up. And then also, if I want to lock this up when I'm sitting outside, parking somewhere outside, I've got the ability with that latch to actually secure the canopy. It's not going to lock it, but at least it's going to keep the bugs and people that don't know how to operate the latch out of it. And we're back in this engine compartment because I'm talking with the folks at ZDZ. Leighton Mangel's famous Lancer builder was out here yesterday looking over the aircraft, and we're talking about this cooling system. And he's going to help me design just little boxes that fit right on the top of the engine, allow the NACA duct to then bring the air in to those boxes, direct them just over preferably the heads as well as the cylinders, but get some good airflow over the heads, and then utilizing the exhaust jet venturi, of course, to pull it out. I was going to build a boundary layer here, some kind of a piece of aluminum or tin or whatever would handle the heat to try to close it off. But he says, no, build a box here, bring the air right into it so the cool air goes directly to the heads. But we're finding out, can we take these cylinders, because take a look there. You see how I've got those bolts holding the heads on, and it really looks like I could take that entire head and rotate it 90 degrees, leaving me with vertical fins. And granted, I'll have the spark plugs in a kind of a funny location, but that actually will probably still just work fine. In fact, when I think of it, I can have my upper and lower spark plugs for my dual magneto. It's not a magneto, it's electronic ignition, but that setup. So we're finding out if I can just make that simple adjustment myself, or do I have to have new heads made for the engines. But that sounds like it solves most of my cooling problems, and actually leaves me with a very clean install inside of here. If I'm just dealing with the ducting to go to these boxes, I still have full access. I can get in here and see and examine everything pretty easily. Maybe put a couple of access panels onto the side covers on the engine, but we're going to hopefully be getting this ZDZ engine running here in the next few months, possibly no later than early next year. Also spotting this level setting in here. I had some questions come up on my page regarding the difference between engine level, drive system level, and the actual level on the aircraft. And yeah, those are two different things. The water line, this little line you see along here, is what's considered the water line on the aircraft. And for measuring and some other purposes, as well as weight and balance on the aircraft, that is what has to be level, which if I wanted to do that, I'd have to lift the back of this aircraft up probably about 3 or 4 inches to get the degrees that I want. The drive system level, so the engine sitting level right now, has to deal with the drive pulleys in that drive shaft. And so where I'd take that off of initially is off either the propeller, or I can take the level off that upper pulley or even the lower pulley now, since I've got that lower pulley leveled, or we come back to the propeller itself and arrange it in such a way that I can hold that level there and see that the drive system is sitting level, which the aircraft is not. It's the drive system, but that's what's critical for the alignment of all of these components. So clarify, drive level and aircraft level are two different things. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and you're out having a good weekend. I'm actually going to pack up and take my daughter out to World of Speed. They have a few more days of a Mario Andretti exhibit that she wants to go to. So that sounds like a fun father-daughter activity to do. I'm getting some guests periodically showing up here at the hangar, and I do enjoy showing the aircraft to curious people that want to see it. So enjoy your weekend. BD5 Pilot is out for now.